It is the finale for season 2. We have a lot to cover. People died, and camshaft is getting on my nerves. Next.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
I see what you did there. It's a nice touch.
Well, they mentioned Soundgarden in the episode. A little small thing that Jamie said to Clem that Mitch liked Soundgarden. And she made a funny note like, they used to be together. I think they're still together, kinda. It was kind of cute. So I played one of their biggest hits back in the 90s.
Oh, that'll be interesting.
I know. Anyway, hi! Welcome to the Zoo After Show here at AFTERBUZZ TV, at AFTERBUZZTV.com. I'm one of your hosts, James Lott Jr. And you know where you can find me. I'm tired of saying it. So my guest today, my guest.
Oh, wow.
I know, like, wow. And I'm actually sober. So
You
this is
come
crazy.
back to the show last week.
I know, sure did.
And we're the
And you let
guests.
it get to your head.
I'm all my guests are here today are.
Wow.
I'm going to say it and see if he does this again. The lady of the house.
Oh, it's me.
Yes, Jordana Morfin.
You didn't interrupt me on the last episode.
I figured I'd let you have your...
Hello, everyone.
Night.
Jordana here. You guys can follow me at Jordana_Morfin on Instagram and on Twitter.
And the man who's still on Friendster, Cameron Lewis.
I have a Zanga page, too, still.
Do you really? Oh my
No,
God.
they deleted it.
And a MySpace.
And
For
MySpace.
various reasons. At The Only Camp Chef, Twitter, Instagram, Friendster, Spotify. Find me everywhere.
Spotify.
Yeah.
I'm like, snorted already.
I'm going to do a zoo playlist
You've
with
been
all the...
snorting
I've been
a lot
snorting
tonight.
today. I've been snorting
I like
today.
it.
I know. It makes
I like
me...
the shirt, James.
Thank you. Today I'm wearing a gorilla shirt. Didn't have any gorillas today.
And Jordana's wearing print.
Yeah.
I'm
Yes.
a cow.
You're a
And
cow.
I am wearing nothing.
You're wearing nothing, so it's fine.
Podcast listeners are like, what?
What are you talking about? We can't see anything anyway. This episode was just bananas, and we have so much to talk about and cover. The episodes are 12 and 13, Pangaea and Clementine. I thought of Jordana several times during Clementine because they brought it back.
They
brought it back.
They had to bring it back.
I mean, things I forgot about from season 1 early.
Yeah.
So I was like, geez, and crackers. So yes, there was kind of yes. And there's people in the chat room. We love you guys. Diane's in there. Diane's in there.
Diane.
Nicholas Lion
Love
Rider.
you so
Nicholas
much.
Lion Rider.
Nicholas.
Oh, you know who that is. Come on.
Is that Tater Squad? Is he got a new name?
I have no idea. Probably.
Tater
Ella
salad.
Evans is in there.
Okay. Isa?
Isa?
So far, we see Musta Fizzer 123.
Must have Fizzer.
Musta Fizzer, I guess. And there's somebody else in here I saw in here too. Just Sheldon's in here as usual. That person, but yeah, I don't see some of the other people. But we're glad you're in here, of course, joining us. I know it's late, so let's get in. Let's get in and
Let's
get
do it. Let's hit it.
We're gonna do a little talking. Then we have a couple of commercial breaks, and then we're gonna do some talking, and we're gonna work it all out.
All of it. We're going to do all the above.
All of it.
All
Plus
of
some
it.
extra stuff. Maybe some dancing. I
Let
don't
me
know.
say,
Oh, there we go.
there we go. So some dancing. So I don't know, kids.
So great.
It is like crazy talk. There is some deaths. They changed.
God, I know.
I
Is
mean,
this HBO? What is this, Game of Thrones?
I know. It's like they were killing people off, and I'm just gonna go ahead and
God.
start with that because I mean, we're gonna do things a little differently today. We're not gonna go exactly in order. We're just
Thank
gonna do it.
God, because I don't remember. I mean, I think my notes are out of order.
I got all kinds of notes. There's just all kinds of stuff. Just pages and pages. But they killed Davies.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
not see that coming at all.
No, not at all.
That guy
I,
snapped his neck.
But you know,
I kind of did.
I don't care. He had to go. He had to go.
Every season has its villain, right?
I thought
He was season 2's villain.
Well, I thought he'd be a villain to the end. That was my prediction.
He
I
was
was wrong.
till the end
He
of
was
season
till
2.
the end of season 2.
I thought it'd be a little larger.
Larger.
I mean, in terms of.
Comes back as a giant in season 3.
Thank you, exactly. So I mean, they killed him. We lost Mitch.
Yeah.
But did we really lose Mitch?
See, they're saying he's still alive somehow.
Yeah.
This reminds me of Walking Dead with Glenn.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, it's like, there's
It's
blood
like-
coming out, but it didn't show from it's like there's blood from it. Somebody fell on top. I'm like,
We saw his body get dragged away.
But maybe the blood
But maybe,
was the animal.
what if he wasn't dragged by the animals?
Oh, he actually had never thought of that.
And maybe the
What?
blood was somebody else's or the animal's blood, and he actually got the better of the animals.
Yeah.
He's Walking Dead again.
No, I'm saying, yeah, it was very Walking Dead-esque.
Well, Holly said, I'm glad he's dead. But I don't think he's dead, Holly.
Oh,
I
Holly.
don't think he's dead.
Well, Holly, why would Clementine lie?
I don't know. And people said they were crying when he died. I think they did his death was a little underwhelming, though. That was Nicholas Lion Rider said.
I think he went too easy. Like, he
Oh,
was
he
just
agreed
kind
to.
of like, yeah, like, I'm going to take one for the team. and for my daughter. But still, like the way he just let it go so easily.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
he did fight, but like it was just kind of like, I was just like, Mitch, come on, just
they're
like
all those fake ass.
get a
I always
gun and
love.
start
I love
shooting all of them.
in this show, in this particular instance. I agree with you. In this particular instance, and a bunch of other TV shows and movies, whenever there's a dire situation that involves technology, and they're like, "I gotta stay and do it."
Yep.
It's like, really, I could turn on my car with my iPhone.
Also, he could have had like a gun on him or something. Just be like, poof, poof.
Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna go with Ella Evans on here. I just think that as devil's advocate that he knew the time was up, and so you kind of resign yourself. Like there's really not. I mean, sometimes I guess you just like there's nothing I can do with this. I can't get out. And
But he could.
no, he said he couldn't.
He's a liar.
He said I'm a selfish person. You really think I would have got out of here by now? And he was a very selfish person.
It's true.
Oh, I get yeah.
So I'm just saying devil's advocate. So I'm like saying there are folks who agree with you guys, and there are folks that are.
Sure.
Oh, hi Jay. You're from Columbus, Ohio. I love the short north. I want some Jenny's ice cream.
Oh yes, please.
Love Jenny's ice cream. I love my
Shout out to
cousins.
Jenny's.
I'm like, that's my cousins who are there in Dublin and Columbus. I love it. But yeah, so I mean, but still, okay. We'll just go with the fact that they actually got rid of him, which was a shocker to me. I didn't think they were going to do that. Of all the characters,
I just,
Yeah.
he might be
alive.
Mostly, maybe it's just like a little scare for us.
I'm hoping he's alive. I ended up liking Mitch a lot more than I thought I would.
Oh yeah, totally,
Yeah, I
completely,
do too.
completely. So we met the Shepherds with Dr.
Yeah,
Nielsen, who I think she's a bad girl apparently.
She's a bad girl.
She is a bad girl.
She's a naughty girl.
She's also dead now, right?
Yeah, we walked through there. All those people were dead too.
All of them were gone. Weren't
Those
they?
Razorback things. Didn't she
Yeah,
want
the
some Razorbacks?
Razorbacks.
They said all the people that were in there. They were all dead.
Yeah, but wasn't that other people? I don't think that was her.
Oh, maybe she is. You
See,
guys.
this is what's getting hard to
See,
keep
this is
track
the-
of.
I thought she was still alive.
Yeah.
Now I'm confused.
Maybe she's not. You guys in
I have
chat room.
no
Did
idea.
was it clear to you? Did she die or not? They showed other people that were kind of. I remember some people, they were all their necks were all mauled and everything.
Yeah.
Yes, Mitch is now a hero. Someone says, but I assumed she was dead too because I think everybody was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
But, I mean, I
didn't
don't
think
know.
about that. Interesting.
But it's
That she
a
went to
lot of
lunch or
death.
something. What?
A lot of death.
A lot of death.
Well, that guy died
A lot
too.
of death this season,
Pierce.
right? Though,
Pierce
because
died.
like
Yeah.
we lost
Who's
Chloe.
Pierce? Where
got-
was I?
No. You remember Pierce? Pierce is the one that was the security guy that was there for the Shepherds.
Yeah.
And took them out to Gabrielle, to Dariella and Abe out to find the saber-tooth tiger.
Yeah.
And then he was like, and then the saber-tooth attacked
Oh.
Abe. He fought him off. Almost shot the little dart at him. They came at him.
Yeah, it was
and
kind of a
mauled him to
bummer.
death. And the whole.
Pierce?
I think it was Pierce.
Pierce, yeah.
Reese.
Reese.
Reese. Pierce is the scientist.
Scientist, sorry.
You
Thank
guys
you.
are confused.
Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces. There
Reese's
you go.
Pieces.
I like that. I thought they were so underwhelming. I thought the Shepherds would be a badass. Me too. I thought they were too. I thought they would be a little
What was
more.
it? What did it say?
The Shepherds were kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
I
Who
thought
said
they'd
that?
be more. That's what Ella Evans said.
But
Okay, Ella. Yeah, I agree.
Shepherds were bad people, right?
They're still bad, but they weren't like. I don't
They
know.
were just not.
Yeah. Pierce lasted a full 10 minutes. That's right. Pierce was 10 minutes. What were those animals? I think they later said they were razorback wolves. They were a hybrid.
Yeah.
So mixed with what?
Razorback. What's something that's
A razorback and a wolf.
a razorback?
What's a razorback?
It's a type of hog.
Oh.
You guys, if that's true,
yeah.
please
It
tell us
was-
on here if you think it's true.
Type of hog.
Type of hog.
Also the mascot of the University of Arkansas.
Is it really?
Yeah.
How'd you know that?
Google.
Google.
But yeah, a lot of death happening.
So much death. And then someone amazing came back to life.
Yes. And we were like, okay. Well, there were several things. There were several returns.
Several returns.
And do you want to mention a couple of returns?
My favorite return.
You had several favorites.
My favorite return,
returns.
Logan. Team
Logan.
Logan. You guys,
Logan.
what did I say when he was pushed off that plane? I knew he was coming back.
Well,
And all of you
unfortunately,
people
you were right.
on this table were like, no, he's dead. But he came back to life, and he was a good boy and helped the team out. I knew there was a little bit of a heart of gold inside of him.
In my defense, how many people fly out of the back of an airplane and live to tell the tale?
That's true too. I was like,
He had a parachute. He even told Jamie.
he had a parachute. Okay.
But anyways, that was my favorite return. That was probably one of my favorite scenes of the whole,
Yeah, you like.
Alan.
Yeah, no, you
I'm
did,
so
you
happy
did.
he came back.
Well, you also liked the return of Henry and Clem.
Well, Henry and Clem, of course.
Well, it's just so
The
funny. I
scene with
forgot
the
about that. I
dogs.
totally forgot
Jeez
about that.
Louise.
If you guys could see my notes right now, the return of Henry is literally just hearts. Hearts. That
It is.
was the most
Oh,
important.
hard.
Yeah.
Dogs, all
I
these
like it.
puppies that just were back and loving life and just, beautiful creatures once again.
The
that
bird
warmed my
saved.
heart. That was
Looked like a
best.
pedigree commercial.
It was the best scene.
It was cute. 'Cause I love my dog Scrabble. I was
was the
thinking all those
best.
Scrabbles. We reunited with
But
Clem.
Henry was back for Clem,
for
and
Clem.
it was just the best thing because one of the things that really bothered me in season 1 was that they were separated and we never saw them again. We saw them in like 2 episodes and then we never saw them. And look, they're back.
Yeah, so wait, they really went back in time in the second episode, and they actually brought up the cats. Walking
cats in
Brentwood. I'll
Brentwood?
never forget. That's when I first met you guys a year ago. That's when we talked about those episodes with the cat door,
Yeah.
and the first episode the three of us got together. We were laughing about that and how they just you were creeped out by the cats.
So creeped out by those cats.
So they kind of brought.
Now
they
I
kinda,
own a cat.
They brought
Very
I'm a
cute
little
kitty.
scared.
Yes, they brought that up. But Henry and Clem, and it turns out her mother Audra and Justin, who like the greatest stepdad on earth, were killed.
Yeah.
The animals went
really
crazy in the safe
sad.
zone. They went crazy.
I'm
They
really
couldn't afford to
curious. I'm
cast
really
them.
curious as to who raised Clementine.
And we don't
We
know.
don't know.
They fast forwarded, and we have no
Yeah, I
idea.
suppose it was. I mean, she. Oh, you mean in the time lapse?
In
Yeah,
that
yeah,
time, but
The
yeah.
flash
Probably
forward.
Jamie and Logan,
I don't know.
That's
know.
what I
That's
think.
what she
Right?
thinks. I don't know.
Maybe.
Jackson and Jamie.
No, Jackson was. Oh yeah. Where is he? We don't know.
They love Henry. They're saying all his hearts. How the birds spread the cure, we're not sure either. They had to see when they let all the birds out with the gas, and it turns out they're there to help the animals and not the humans or whatever. And because the TX-14 gas was sent out, basically sterilized humans.
The birds spread the cure because birds.
Donna, what
Were
do?
they
birds,
pooping or-
birds carry and spread disease.
Oh, the avian
yeah.
flu and stuff. That's right.
But I will agree, the timeline
They're like
on spreading the cure is a little bit extreme.
Nicholas Lionrider said, like it would take a long time to reach Maine, pollinate, breed,
Yeah, right,
and then he would
exactly.
need to be like eat some food. Yeah, it's complete. Yes,
It's not like birds fly over and you go, man.
But it was beautiful to see that baby puppy just,
Yeah.
Did you guys not feel that?
Yeah, I felt it.
Folks think that the hybrids like hyenas and wolves.
It's probably.
And half the folks here hate Logan still, and the other half like Logan.
I love Logan.
They're both. It's like seeing them sing both.
Hashtag Team Logan to all
Yes.
my haters.
What's
out
his
there.
real name?
Oh, his name was
So
Edward Collins. isn't it?
Edward Robert Collins.
Collins.
Such a beautiful name for such a beautiful man.
she's in,
I'm
guys.
in. If you're out there watching,
Somebody's
Yes.
smitten.
call me.
Smitten kitten. Yeah, some people are saying they think that that Jamie raised Chloe. 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 She got killed this season too. Clem. I forgot about Justin. I know Justin was the good guy in the
Poor
beginning.
Justin, man.
And he was a nice guy. He just wanted to be there for her and be
Talk
there
about
for
a bad
Audra.
rap.
And he got mauled to death because the animals were like loose. They were
Justin's had a rough life.
apparently. Yes, if they do these folks, they fast forwarded. So everybody's sterile. Little Isaac Kimyata is the last of the kids.
He is the cutest little thing.
Oh yeah, it's cute. He's really cute.
Adorable. But that was just weird to see how they were the last middle school ever.
I mean, the last elementary
Or
school.
elementary school.
Going to middle school, yeah.
I'm glad that this is the way that it ended because, I mean, obviously, as we talked last week, season 3 is happening.
Yes.
My fear was that it was going to be the same thing.
Yeah.
And now
Ella,
this is not. It's about human population being able to populate again.
Right.
yeah, that's the thing. Ella, I agree with you. Even though I know genetics are crazy and genetics can happen any kind of way. I'm a mixed race myself. Whatever. I'm multiracial myself. They're like he didn't look like a mixture of them.
Oh,
he was
not
a little
at
too
all.
black.
Yeah.
I'll say
Well,
it myself. It does kind
I
of
saw
happen.
no Latino in him.
Yeah, there's
at all.
some more Latino. I mean, I know I get it because mixed children are beautiful. I'll say that. But he did look a little blacker than he did, but Latino. But Abe was dark, so maybe that's what was going
He
on
was
there.
cute though. He was a cute little kid.
Jordana, you're the best.
Thank you.
Thanks.
The dog seemed like a commercial. That's what Cameron said. He looked like a pedigree commercial. She
did.
said that when we were out there.
Who said that about Jordana?
Diane.
Yeah.
But Diane.
You're not me. Stop.
I know.
I know.
But just Sheldon
I'm just
said
happy
you
for
said
you, 'cause
looked
Diane
it looked like a commercial. Holly Hensler says always Team Mitch.
Okay, Holly. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah, I mean, I know everyone, people have their own opinions. We know that.
No, it's yeah. So let's talk about Logan and Jamie. They finally meet up in the truck when they're about to blow up the truck and everything, and there's all that tension still going on. And they don't trust, the whole team doesn't trust them really, so they keep them separate.
Yes, they do.
They keep them separate.
It's a right, that's a
I
right
understand. I would keep him separate
Yeah.
too. He screwed over the team, but he, like I said, he knew he did bad things. He came back and he proved himself wrong, and helped them find Clem.
I mean, listen, there's enough room on that plane for everybody.
Sure
So they
is.
can find a spot to like lock him up for a few days until he proves his worth.
Abe is a chocolate drop. Yes, he is.
What?
Abe is a chocolate drop.
Is that Diane?
We need to
No,
go.
it's
We
Ella.
need to go to the beginning though and talk about the Robert Oz
Yeah, we'll get to that.
situation.
Oh, and 1 second. Holly Hensler wants to know, I wonder if the kids that are in the womb at the time are sterile.
Well, no, because
that
Darielle had
remains to be seen.
Well, Darielle had the baby.
I'm saying the kid, that like Isaiah, he's sterile. Like, I mean, anybody who's pregnant.
That remains to be seen because all of them are
shoot.
yet coming of
Yeah,
age.
they haven't had sex yet.
That's interesting.
Like, if two of them
Yeah.
get together,
I'm assuming everyone's.
Can you do tests on that early?
I don't know. Good question. I have no
Does
idea.
does
You can't get to test sperm. That's how you have to test.
you know what I want
Right.
to know?
So when kids can produce,
I guess, yeah. So they're, yeah.
What I want to know is, because we don't know this or we didn't hear this unless I missed it. Does the world know that they are sterile?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, they
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
so okay.
Because they're saying this is the last,
Oh yeah, duh. Oh my
all
god.
that stuff. Yeah.
Jordana, wake up.
So then I was thinking kids were the kid.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is.
Oh, you guys, it's been a
Thank you,
long
thank you.
day, long day.
Yeah, you guys
My
watched
mind
it.
is still on Logan, obviously. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That was a
Who
stupid
can blame
question.
you? Who can blame you?
So back at the beginning, they're heading to Pangaea to get the saber-tooth cat,
That saber-toothed cat.
and we meet Dr. Nielsen, of course.
By the way, that thing looks so fake. Back to you.
Yes, when it jumped up on
Oh
Reese,
my
I was like, that
goodness.
is. Did they throw a stuffed thing
Oh
at
my
Reese?
Yeah,
goodness.
somebody else said the fake ass animals.
What's
Okay,
wrong this
they
season?
just don't. Yeah, this season seems faker looking than last season.
Yeah, well, yeah, they had, I would say,
Did
I
they,
would
like,
estimate 1/4 of the budget. Because that's the
Yeah.
reason they've been on a plane
That's why
all
they've been on
season.
the plane all season. You're right.
One location,
Yeah, they totally did that on purpose. Obviously.
you're not flying all over the place to shoot, you know.
Yes, they totally
But
did
I
that.
mean, come on. At least the animals make them look a lot better. If you're on a plane, make
It's
it
not
up
that-
with
yeah.
the animals.
Come on.
Yeah.
But that cat looked like, I don't even know.
Yeah, no.
I don't even know what that was.
I know.
Was pretty rough.
It was a little off.
And the plane flying was kind of fake, a little faker this time too. Like, jeez.
Everything was just a little fake.
Yeah, it's kind of. I mean, it's CBS people. You got some money. Oh, like, come on.
CBS.
You could make some special effects. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, let's talk about Jackson's dad died. So Robert, and then a whole, was that a touching scene for you guys? You think when they
Yeah,
were
that was
like
touching.
I like
just-
the jokes that they were telling the jokes. That was nice.
They made a cow
The animal
joke
jokes,
too,
yeah, the animal
and I was
jokes.
like, moo.
"Ooh,
But this
yes."
big, so this I feel a little bit weird now though because I was feeling bad.
And now you're like,
And
he
now-
killed.
He loves the animals so much that he hates people.
I know. I love that twist.
I do too.
I love that twist too.
I was like, yeah, screw the ants, sue people.
Well, at least he. I
But
mean, in
there's the
his
moral
mind,
dilemma,
and I
right?
feel like he was like, you know what,
Sure, I guess.
my kid's gonna live the rest of his life and
Yeah.
then die off. It's not like he
know.
doesn't care about the rest of
I
the
guess
world.
not, he didn't,
And then
he
all the
didn't.
other animals can just take.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Robert Oz is like dead.
I wonder what brought on that obsession of just he wants like the animals to take over the world. Like, what would you think?
I think
know.
it's you know the theory is probably hey they were here to begin with and
They were here first.
we evolved and kind of took over and now
Yeah.
it's time for them to
Take
take
over.
it back
Claim.
in their natural state.
Right, in the natural state we claim the earth.
Yeah.
That we've ruined everything. I think he's a little mad.
Just a little
He's a
bit.
little man.
But
touch.
I really did like him though. The way he just kind of gave himself up before his son, and that last scene of him talking to him about
touching.
I'm sorry and everything. I just wanted to cry a little bit.
It was touching. No, it was touching. It was a great scene. There was some really good acting tonight. They were working it
I
out.
thought there was.
And it's just, I just think, well, Ken Olin can act. I mean, I loved him on 30-something and other things, Brothers and Sisters. He's a good actor. But it's just funny that those two together, and he has to basically, again, another sacrificing. It was a very much parent-child thing. It says, I'm the only parent in this group. I always wonder if I would do the same thing for my child. I feel like I would. I'd do anything for my children.
Yeah.
I'd kill you both, my children, if you're threatening me. I mean, I have that feeling that I would just naturally want to protect them.
Yeah.
So this episode had a lot of that. This episode, father, son, parent, child, because Dariella carrying a baby. It was like, oh, there's a lot of family stuff going on this episode, actually.
Yeah.
And I think Jackson and his father kind of reconciled before he died, kind of.
Yeah.
And he needed him so they could produce more of the cure. So it just kind of it all worked out.
I also think that Jackson needed that whole situation to happen for him to live like a peaceful life.
Yeah, he did.
Because he wouldn't, he all this time he's resented and had this feeling towards his dad, and now he can at least be at peace, a little bit more.
But Robert did some bad stuff.
But he did do some bad stuff, and now he's like, well, again, he did another bad thing. He chose the animals over humans, but I don't know.
We also did the Glacier syndrome, that whole thing that Clem has. We find out
that was called.
that was
Glacier's disease.
Yeah.
And you get that shit.
Glaciers,
You remember when she first, again, back to when he mentioned Rating Global in this episode, like, oh my God, from season 1. And she had to take pills. And he noticed that when they were in Pangaea, he noticed that one vial. I was like, wait a minute, I know this stuff. It's that, and he finds out that basically he invented a disease, so to speak, just to go
Which is nuts.
It is nuts. It is just kind of.
Which I mean, I guess you can do that. You can just manufacture a disease.
Yes, but as a parent, I would be completely upset, of course, with that. So it's crazy. So so we take a little breather for a second, because Cameron has, we do these shows and we get sponsorship.
Well, yeah,
And we have an upcoming show coming up. So Cameron, what's going on?
Here's the deal: we're all fans of television, right?
We are.
Yes.
Me, you, James Lott Jr.,
Yep.
Jordana. In the history of television, it's never been so funny, so dramatic, or so good. Think about all the shows that are on TV right now, right? You have House of Cards,
Good
Modern
show.
Family, Downton Abbey, Game of Thrones. You ever watch? You watch Game of Thrones?
I watched it with you.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so I've seen it.
There we go. Blackish.
I love that.
Love that show.
I like that
Homeland, Better Call Saul, Veep, Transparent,
Veep.
Silicon Valley,
Silicon
Mr. Robot,
Valley.
Unbreakable, Kimmy Schmidt. I mean, television's golden age right now. James Lott Jr., Jordana Morfin. Oh yeah, don't forget The Americans, Transparent, Master of None. Anyway, Sunday, September 18th, television's greatest night is the biggest live event of the year. You can watch the show that celebrates great television, the Emmy Awards.
Emmy Awards.
There's no better night to watch the best of the best face off and see if your favorite shows win. Plus, you can see what everyone's wearing on the red carpet, who looks hot in real life as they do on their shows. So be there when one of the funniest men on television, Jimmy Kimmel. He's done
He's
before.
good.
He's great.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Hosts the Emmys live Sunday, September 18th, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific on ABC.
ABC.
ABC Network, 7 Eastern, 4 Pacific. The Emmy Awards, my favorite award show of the year.
I like Nighttime
I
Emmys are
enjoy
great.
them.
I do
Literally
too.
my favorite.
Is
Because
it
I
yours?
feel like the Oscars, you know who's going to win. Emmys, you have no idea.
Yep.
That's why I
That's
like
true.
it.
Okay. Well, my favorite's the Golden Globes because they get drunk there.
I like the Golden Globes
that's
too.
fun.
It's
It's
like a
TV
party.
and movies,
Yeah.
But Nighttime Emmys are really good.
Emmys, I feel like they always have the best hosts. Jimmy
They do,
Kimmel's
they
going to
do.
do great.
Jimmy
They do
Kimmel's
do
gonna do fabulous.
Yeah.
Fabuloso.
Fabulous.
He's gonna do good. So Logan has to redeem himself, and there's always redemption on the show. People get a chance to redeem themselves. Dariella redeemed herself. People get to redeem themselves.
Yeah.
And he did because he said he could find Clementine, and he located her.
But how? Okay, so
So he was saying,
Made a phone
let's
call.
do you think that in the ridiculous world that is going on right now, they have the time to take down everybody's name and information so that they can be tracked down later on?
Yes.
probably.
You think so, James?
I mean, the people that are on in these shelters, you probably have to sign them in and make
Yeah, I
sure
guess
you
so,
know.
yeah.
It's not
Right.
like they're just randomly taking people
Yeah.
in.
Right.
But it's a shitstorm outside.
Well,
There's not
yeah,
enough time.
but if the world survives, you got to locate these people, and what other
But
way
you
to
have there's time
locate?
for that later.
Well, do you not want Clem to be found or something?
I do
Like,
want Clem to be found. I just
Yeah.
think it was a little convenient that the guy who fell out of a plane.
Well, he even told Dariella, I understand you're in the military, but I got even further connections in the military, girl.
The one thing
Well,
I
she
do
did
agree
threaten
with
them.
him on, the whole favor thing, right? That's the currency he works in, is what
Yes.
he said.
Yeah.
I think if this type of thing were to happen in real life, any kind of natural disaster, any kind of life-changing event, world-changing event, that's really what you can rely on. Cash, it's out the window.
Oh, yeah,
It doesn't
I
matter
agree.
anymore.
I agree.
Yep.
Favors,
Yeah.
owing people things, That's what's gonna matter.
They're all, what's his name? Edward Cullen. He didn't say Edward Cullen from Twilight. He said Edward Collins.
Oh,
Let me get a little laugh in here.
That would have been a
That would have
twist.
been great.
You would have
I love
great.
him
I
too.
would have been cool with that.
so-
I would have been okay with that.
Still, Edward, what, Robert?
Robert Collins, right?
Collins is a beautiful name.
Yeah, he said it's not a name from Twilight. It's not Edward Cullen. That's great. That made me laugh, you guys. Actually, though, that was not the name.
Edward fits him.
It does fit him actually in a weird way.
And his little story was so cute. He was like, oh, I got bullied all the time. And I was like, oh, I would never do that to you, but it's okay.
Oh my God, she loved it. She
So
loved
much
it.
love. But see, yeah, he did a good thing, you guys. He redeemed himself.
He did.
He had to.
He did.
He had to do that.
Logan.
So I'm just really curious because towards this, the Lost Generation thing. They're called the Lost Generation.
Yeah.
And how did you feel them fast forwarding to 10 years? Jamie wrote a book, apparently. Dr. Abe.
What has Abe been?
You-
What
you
kind
said,
of
you know, like,
doctor?
What is he a
Dr. Abe.
doctor in? I hope it's some. If it's something lame,
Well, I'm thinking it has to do something with animals, right? Or
It has
something-
to.
It
Yeah.
probably does, right?
Not like
doctor in
Vets?
zoology or something.
vets, yeah, maybe.
Yeah. I just hope it's not like
Because I forgot what was Mitch. He was not a zoologist, was he?
mathematics or something. What?
He was a.
Because remember he was out there. He's not a zoologist. He was something similar.
I
I
can't.
think he was a biologist.
You guys, tell us what he was. Remember what he was first season. Jordana, I see the love in your eyes.
Oh, so much
This is-
love.
But no, because he was something that to do with animals.
Yeah,
Biologist,
But
I
something
think.
ologist.
yeah, something ologist. I just can't remember. They're saying zoology, so it's
Was it
zoologist
maybe somewhere around there?
Maybe he was a zoologist, but that's what his thing. He wasn't a vet or anything, but he was a zoologist.
He has
Of
to be like
some
a
sort.
what is he now? Well, Abe. He has to be like some.
Abe, I know. So when they said doctor, it's like doctor.
Wow, Dr. Abe. I wonder what Dariella is. She just a house mom? Is she like still in the military?
She
Is
seems
she
I
very
thought she was like a
astute.
police captain or
a
something.
police?
Oh,
yeah.
he was a vet pathologist. That's what it was.
Vet pathologist.
Is that it was a gist was in there?
Okay.
Yes.
There you
I don't think I like the time jump. I'm not sure if I liked it either. It's kind of weird.
I'm a
It's a little
fan. I'm a fan.
I thought it was interesting. It just made it like a good ending for what's gonna come next.
I just think I'm ready to see what the next thing
So now
is.
they're resetting it again.
Yeah.
Reset.
Instead of more of the same.
Yeah, I agree.
So now we have the team trying to get together, I guess.
Well, we don't know that because Jamie doesn't want to be bothered.
Right. Jackson sent a present.
Jackson is where? We don't know where Jackson is, but we obviously know Jamie doesn't want to be bothered.
Well, she wrote a book.
She wrote a book, and like when the teacher was asking Dariella, she's like, "Well, we haven't really talked to her in a while. You know, she's kind of disappeared." Well,
Yeah.
I do think that I'm excited. Just if you look at like the style that we had there for just the time jump, it looks like a colder world
Yeah.
where like
Yeah.
changes have happened.
The
right?
alarm went off.
And right now, before then, season 1 and 2, I would say season 1 was a little bit more terrifying. Season 2, there was never really a good sense of the danger that the world was in. They talked about it a lot, but we never really saw these things happening on a large scale. But I think that with this change, season 3 is going to have
season
some
3
of
I
that.
feel gonna be like kind of eerie, just the way.
Well, kind of like Walking Dead, kind of where it's
Yeah.
like the aftermath.
Yeah.
Now we're trying
Right,
to live
more
in it
of
now.
that, yeah. So
I'd
I'm
like to see that,
excited.
actually.
I'm excited.
Who's gonna survive?
I know.
Will the humans
Not
survive?
Dale.
Now it's
you
the
watch-
opposite. Will the human? Well, no, it's not. But
Poor Dale.
Dale.
Wrong show.
Walking Dead.
Oh, yeah, like wrong show.
Like,
God, I love Dale. Watch that after
There
show.
you go,
That's
like-
TV. That's a good one.
Jamie went to go find Mitch now. Oh, the reverse. Because
think
Mitch
Jamie-
they went to find Jamie. Now Jamie will find out and try to
I can
run
see
alive.
that one. I'm just really curious about the Clem situation. Like, how does she know her dad's alive? Like, what has she been doing these past couple of
She
years?
Yeah.
saw him at Ralph's.
She's on at Ralph's.
Grocery
Give some
shop.
She's
chicken.
a
Get some
grown-up
chicken.
girl.
Yeah, he's
she's
like,
like,
"Oh."
20 years old now, and
Yeah,
she's
she was grown.
like, yeah, I wonder how she.
Why? The little girl.
Why,
the girl's
why
good
wasn't
actor.
Henry with her?
Henry's
Yeah,
dead.
well, she's already dead. Probably
What?
dead this
What?
morning.
Whoa.
10 years later.
Yeah, dogs
The
live.
dog was grown. But I'm saying the dog was already grown.
Whoa.
She had him as a puppy,
Yeah, remember she had him as a puppy.
so he'd be 20 by now.
They don't live that
I
long.
don't think he lived that long. Rest in peace, Henry.
Trust me, my Scrabble I think is turning 15 or something this year. I'm like, I'm scared. I'm getting scared. He's a Chihuahua. They don't last that
Some
long.
dogs,
Some dogs
do.
just keep going.
You gotta live forever, Scrabble.
I once knew a 21-year-old Chihuahua.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
Yikes.
Scrabble's he's got a few letters in him still.
I hope he does a few letters and
Yeah.
does some triple word score.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he still.
Triple word.
I hope he still-
Yes.
Talking about our dogs just makes me want to go home and see.
Hug
my
your dog. I know.
I love dogs.
I love dogs.
Clementine looks so serious. She is trying. Oh, hi, Branislav. You're in here.
Well, of course
Good.
Clementine's serious, right? I mean, look at the shit's going on around her.
Because they were stuck on a plane. Look like the Hunger Games. I know, really. It seemed like a colder, kind of bleaker existence.
Yeah.
But they're like just making it work. Let's go get some ice cream. They're all just like kind of happy. I'm like, really?
Yeah, I'm like, okay, well.
He's going to middle school. It's like it's so crazy. It's just like the last. I'll be the last.
And the kids look afraid once that alarm went off.
I know.
Isaac was like, oh my gosh, like, and Dariella had to be like, oh, don't worry, honey, it's not by us, which is probably a lie. They're probably literally like outside.
There was a teacher in the background of that scene being eaten.
Oh god.
There's like, and didn't Jackson
Right
send the
next to him.
kid a saberback spike? So is he on Pangaea?
Well, they
Well,
didn't say
hybrids-
they said hybrid.
Like, they did say they said the
It was a hybrid
spike.
So he could be anywhere because the hybrids are probably everywhere now.
I agree with Jordana.
What if he's probably back in
But
Africa?
apparently they have venom.
Yeah,
You think
Which
he's
is
back
a
in
thing?
Africa? Because at the end he said he
He said
wanted
he
to
wanted
go
to
back
go
to
back to Africa.
Africa.
He did say that.
But then
they all did.
They all did, yeah.
They didn't all go.
Yeah, how about that?
They're like
Botswana sound nice?
Henry would be dead. Okay.
Well, okay. God, trying to upset me.
I know. Jordana's trying to show Jordana. But you got to see your Henry though. Nothing happened. He didn't go bad.
Good.
From the
I
very
was
beginning.
so nervous that he was gonna turn into a bad puppy and they were gonna kill him.
Yep, you did.
But
He
they
didn't.
It didn't happen.
He didn't.
All the puppies were saved, and I am happy.
Thank
Yeah,
God.
he didn't.
But that was pretty much the episode, huh? Is there
Yeah,
even
because the first episode was just them on Pangaea, and everything seemed wonderful. The birds get released, and we find out that the airspace was closed.
Yeah.
and that the
Dr.
Rating
Nielsen,
Global
yeah.
people were behind it.
Yes.
Takeaway character from this season? The pilot.
What was his name?
Love that guy.
Trotter!
Trotter.
Love that guy.
Yeah, Trotter.
Let's go get a beer.
Yes, yeah, Trotter was good. Yeah, he was good this season. He took care of that.
Did he ever leave the cockpit?
No,
Oh my
he
God.
didn't.
Never.
Give the guy a break
He was
every
part
now
of
and
the
then.
team.
He was part of the team, and he flew that plane.
Yeah,
that
he's
godforsaken
understated.
plane.
How long was he flying that plane?
God, all the
That poor
time.
guy.
He never had a break.
He didn't. He kept on going. And so we have to learn a lot this season. We have to learn about all these different animals, what they do, the jellyfish and
Yeah.
the weird ants and
The
sloth.
sloths.
the sloths. Oh, I like the sloths.
Yeah.
And all that. And Chloe died. They mentioned Chloe in the episode a little bit, saying she'd been happy to see all this.
Chloe.
It's just weird because like I said, I read the book. It's veered off the book completely. So now I'm at it. I'm like you guys. I have no idea what's gonna happen
I just want to know what happens.
because now it's happening in a way that I don't even know what this is
Yeah.
anymore.
There's only one way to find out, Jordana.
To read the book?
No, the book was
Season
saying
three of
season
Zoo.
3. Like, the book is now it's not the same as the book anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but I want to read the book to see,
Oh, yeah.
figure out, like,
No,
what
you
that
should. No,
is.
you should know. Okay, the book, you guys, is an easy read, and you should read. I read it in 2 days. You should read it, and I'd be curious to see what you think because I didn't mind the ending so much in the book. And people were like, I didn't mind it so much. It made sense, but that's on a cliffhanger too in the book.
Okay.
But I think you should read it. It's a really easy read to do that. I hope we got to see Trotter again. Yes, he was great.
I love
It
Trotter.
was like when did he sleep? I was like, oh no,
Never.
he just flew everywhere. I think he did fly a lot.
He had a case of 5-hour energy.
No, he slept when they were grounded. He probably slept.
Yeah.
God, that'd be stressful.
I would
Because
be
every 5 seconds,
stressed.
they're going, try to take off!
And then
He's waking up going, God.
Wouldn't you just be stressed to be that pilot? Like, what
Yeah.
if someone attacks you? Like, when those planes were attacking the other episode, I'd be like, oh, like,
Yeah,
what do
yeah.
I do?
Just constantly paranoid you're going to run into a flock of birds.
Oh, gosh.
I just think this whole season is so funny that whole families are dead. Like Jackson has no mother, no father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clementine has no
Clementine,
mother, no
no
father, no stepfather. Probably now no dog.
Yeah.
It's like,
Maybe it's just a new dog.
It is very Walking Dead esque.
Henry
It
II.
is Henry II, Henry the 20th.
Yeah.
The kind of the idea that these people are like their own family now.
Yes, we lost
Yeah.
lives, but you guys, we got a new life, Isaac.
Yeah, we got Isaac. He's the future.
What if he is
Looking
the
at you,
future?
Isaac.
What
I
if he's
bet
gonna be,
that
like,
that is what
Part
it
of
is.
the, he probably will be part of. Like,
There's going to be
something.
some kind. I mean, there's
Yeah.
going to be a cure.
You said that we thought it was a cure. This, and,
There was.
Well, there was, but
Well, not for the humans.
Well, the humans didn't have a problem.
I just say it's like, oh my God. I learned more about science than I did in high school. Me too, girl.
I'll be honest, I did too.
I do a lot of things like that.
agreed.
Me and the animals. I learned about the animals the last 2 seasons. I learned about these animals.
Yeah.
Kind of crazy.
Good times.
Yeah.
I think we've done 2 seasons of the show. I actually now since I was leaving, I was off for 1 episode.
1 or 2, yeah.
I came back.
Good thing you came back.
You just missed the animals and you missed us.
You guys are my little animals.
There you go.
Animals.
So you guys are just like
The defiant pupil.
the defiant people. You guys, what happened to that?
Yeah.
Because Jackson just started turning to Manimal for a second, and the eyes went crazy.
I like that.
I like that.
I wanted to see him go full Manimal and then come back.
Too.
I was expecting that.
Me too.
We didn't see
That's
that.
expensive
That's okay,
makeup.
good. We were having problems with the
Keeping that
animals.
show low budget.
We were having problems with the animals. What if they made him look
They
like
ran.
awful?
I'm telling you, they ran out
couldn't.
of money.
Well, this guy goes, so season 3 is going to be the hybrid animals as the main issue. More crappy CGI. Yay.
Yeah, that's probably.
They should
what's
just put a
gonna
bunch of guys in costumes and call it a day.
Who are those people at the end?
What people at the end? It was
Diane.
Clementine.
be.
Oh my, at the end.
That was literally
Clementine.
Clementine and Abe.
Yeah, Abe.
Diane, that was the news that came on after the show. That was your local news.
She's like, no, I'm not local news. Crazy. So yeah, that's your season,
Yeah.
kids.
That is it.
We did, you guys.
But you know what is in season, James Lott Jr.?
Tell us, please.
Football.
Football.
Football is finally in season, and it's time to put your fantasy knowledge to the test. For your chance to win $100,000.
I love it. I can
DraftKings
use it.
Free Week 1 contest. That's right. DraftKings is hosting a free contest this weekend with $100,000 in total prizes
Sounds good.
for grabs. DraftKings.com is the destination for 1 week fantasy football. 1 week fantasy means no season-long commitments. You know I have commitment issues. So this is perfect for me. Play whenever you want with the players you want. Just pick your contest, draft your players, and follow your team live. Do you have a team, Jordana?
I don't have a team.
Steelers. Pittsburgh Steelers.
Go Jets. Renew old rivalries with friends to prove you are the superior GM. Try 50-50 contest where the top half of all entries win cash. That's pretty good chances. DraftKings even has contests exclusively for beginners like me.
Yes.
There's something for everyone here at DraftKings.com. Hurry to DraftKings.com now! Don't wait.
Now.
Use the code BUZZ, B-U-Z-Z, to play for free in this weekend's $100,000 fantasy contest. This contest is 100% free, so there's no reason not to play. Again, the code is BUZZ, B-U-Z-Z, to play free for your shot at $100,000 this weekend, only at DraftKings.com. DraftKings.com. Eligibility restrictions may apply. See website for details. And just because I'm thorough, one more time, DraftKings.com.
Now.
Promo code B-U-Z-Z. James Lott Jr., back to you.
Thank you, Cameron Lewis. So 10 months we have to wait until the season comes back next summer. It's a summer show.
I'm ready for it. I'm
And they were
excited.
saying that, and it's a guilty pleasure show at its finest. It is a guilty pleasure. But what I watch on Tuesday, I know you won't see us anymore. It's kind of crazy. We're not going to be here for 10 months.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going to happen in 10 months now. Who knows what's going to happen in 10
You can
months?
find us all around the places, though. We're all busy.
But we don't have any shows together, the three of us. We have no
We'll
shows
figure
together.
something out.
Let's make
Maybe
a
we should
show.
just gather every week and just talk about animals and not
should.
do a show.
You're like, we'll just take the same tape
Let's
slide
make
slot.
videos of us playing with dogs.
that sounds amazing.
That'd be kind of fun.
That'd be fun.
I'm going to film zoo webisodes with my cat.
You should, Rusty. You should.
I'll dress him up and run from him.
Oh,
That would be amazing.
I know.
Tell you what, it's not far from reality.
So it goes Jets, as Diane says.
Who's that? Yes, Diane. Thank you. Yes, please. Diane.
Why can't they be like The Voice and have new seasons like every season?
Or The Bachelor, where it's like every
Bachelor.
2 weeks.
I'm watching it on Netflix. Yeah, you can watch it on Netflix. Yeah, this season went by fast, it seems like.
There it went.
But it's a total summer show, and we appreciate you guys tuning in with us every week. Cameron Lewis, you go ahead and start and tell me they can find you on social
Oh,
media.
at The Only Camshaft, Twitter, Instagram, all over social media, Monday through Friday, your FM dial at Zach Sang Show. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Diane, Issa, all the regulars. Jordana.
And you guys can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at Jordana_Morfin.
Yes, guys, and if see you guys in here, we'll be sad not to hear from you guys either. Another whole year. I have to wait until we can talk again about this. And some other folks like D-Style, who's not in there tonight, I know he has to work in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good guy. He always keeps up with us also. I mean, and Tater Squad and all you guys that are always in here.
Potatoes.
Diane, who's in here faithfully. Holly, Just Sheldon, Ella. All you guys are great. Ranislav, you guys are all great guys.
Yeah.
You can follow me at James Lott Jr. on social media, everywhere in the world. This month, I'm interviewing one of the James Bonds. I'm interviewing
Which one?
George Lazenby, who
Oh,
did,
no
who
way.
did on Majesty's Secret Service on the 27th of this month.
Oh, yes.
I'm very excited. Really big
please.
interview for me.
That's
Very excited.
amazing.
It is very amazing. He has a great story.
Which show is that?
That's for Spotlight on here on
That's
AfterBuzz
awesome.
TV. So I'm very excited.
That's exciting.
My show, GH Report, which is also here on AfterBuzz, celebrates 1 year. I created that show. I brought it to AfterBuzz. I casted it myself. And it's my baby. I'm so proud of its 1 year anniversary.
There you go.
We have 5 special guests coming on the show and lots of stuff going on there. And then my Breaking Into show has its 1 year anniversary also on our sister network, Black Hollywood Live. And then there's my radio show, the Super Organizer show, every Friday morning on Adrenaline Radio at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I love you guys. Love you guys. Love you guys.
all.
See you guys next season.
Bye, everybody.
Oh.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.